Okay, we're back again for more streaming fun and frolics. Make sure everything's coming up properly. Excellent. Hey, Kel. Yep, back for more punishment and bloodlust. Because my dinner's over, it's time for Jonathan to have his. Okay, where were we? Okay, so Dr. Swansea. Is there anything in here? Hey, Nolan. Always good to have a few more aboard for a little murder and mayhem. Where's our delusional vamp princess?
Help! My blood and soul, they belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Okay, these two are a special kind of crackers.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
I haven't used many of the two-handed weapons. I don't think I've even used any of the two-handed weapons yet. The one-handed weapons seem to use a hell of a lot of stamina. I don't want to risk using them. I'm running out of stamina constantly.
Damn! The pain. It's here again.
Where's Loxner when I need her about how to get the
How are you tonight?
spike or
Doctor, warm, rich,
the steak from this girl?
blood.
I'm not too sure how I'm meant to get it, because I can now mesmerize her and she gives out a sizable chunk of XP. But apparently she gives out some sort of steak that's extremely strong. Ah, there you are, Loxeter. Want this one? Oh, close parry and guard break. That's good to know. Okay. So we'll go there, find this guy, and hopefully get that steak. Hey, Nathan. I must admit that I'm getting quite a bit of enjoyment out of this game. It's the first game in quite some time that I've been anxious to actually keep playing. Most games you start with and then you're like, I'll do a bit here and there and now and then. But this I actually enjoy and feel the need to just keep going with it. Ooh, this this area's status is critical. I gotta start healing people around here. There's no guards around here again, is there? Oh, would you shut up, you squealing squirt? Okay, so he's somewhere right ahead. In here. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, that is nasty. I like that. Oh, that's a hard, brutal hit. Look at that, it's knocked his body loopy. Okay. Oh, the guns for those guys. I haven't tried a gun yet. I must actually give one a try soon. Ah, something in our lockers. Ooh, shotgun shells. Okay, according to the map, he's somewhere around here. Upstairs, maybe, if there is one. Sit down, you little runt. Okay, what's this? Report about Pembroke. boy, this could get messy. I take it this is the stake, Sam Luxoner? Okay, I'll equip that stake then. Uses a bit more stamina, but there we go. For bullets, good, good, good. Okay, back to the hospital now. Although while I'm here, I might as well heal a couple of people. Because this area is in a very sorry state. So let's see, who can I find? Ooh, what's this? Pills, pills, lots of pills! Still not sure about that thing in there. It hasn't moved or done anything. I'll give him a... Maybe see if I can find out some info somewhere about him. First, where are the people? I'm sure some of them need some sort of help. Get this area up a bit. Otherwise, Luxner tells me people can actually die and I can lose out on all that lovely experience. And then we'll miss out on all that experience.
This is...
Of course, I mean, helping the people is important too. You believe that? Critical. Not good. Not good at all.
I'm a drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Did I use medicine on him
How
earlier?
are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
He's healthy at least. Shitty manners, but he's healthy.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
What I'd like to know is, what type of cunt would murder a nurse? Fucking piece of shit.
I resemble that remark.
Goodbye, young man.
Well, of course it's in a terrible state. I've been eating people. Okay, let's see. Find a few more people. Where's the pop gone? I think he was ill in some description, wasn't he? He's usually walking around here somewhere rambling to himself like a lunatic. Hope he didn't kick the bucket, did he? Nope, he's still around, but he's got a he's getting way worse on a neural disease. So I gotta get to him. Priest has fatigue, so I can help that. What's with her? Sepsis, I think I've got a treatment for that. And fatigue. Another bronchitis. Okay, I think I should have enough medicine to help with this lot. To heal the area. Cause I got, oh, there's the dad there. Cause I got healing fingers, you know.
Could get some working. Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Eavesdrop on who? Oh, I don't have a treatment for him yet. I'll check my hideout.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It's a shame nobody chose to take it on after she died. We need that down here.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
All your problems. As long as you have the money.
She's healthy. Okay,
When
yeah, she's healthy, so
science
she's
fails
fine.
you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Okay, this lot in the square, fine. So it's the poet and the prostitute. There's probably there's a story in there somewhere of that. We'll have the poet and the prostitute. Who's there? I saw walking up there. Yes, that's her.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
All I can hear now every time I chat to her is, "Oh, aren't you the handsome
I paid my
one?"
respects when she got killed. She died far from her country and from her family. It is a sad story.
Okay, I've got treatment for
Do you
her.
need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Okay, she's on the way to recovery. No new info from her either yet,
Goodbye,
so
miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
when she's recovered, might find out a bit more information. And the Pillock priest is up here too, isn't he?
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So,
Yes, I definitely want him to be healthy when I eat him.
Delusions?
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It's the vanity of that woman which caused her death. Only penance can save us from the scourge.
Oh, I so want to kill him.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Let's see, where's the paw? Where's that journalist? He was up here somewhere too, wasn't he? Oh, wrong button? No, give me the bottle, not the sign. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Oh yeah, that one's quarantined. See, is that mad poet still in here? He is. Bloody nut job.
Some of us.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
The strangest thing about her is that she was much more than a nurse for these people. Almost a symbol. How intriguing.
Yes, I almost feel guilty. Almost.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I know it, he's nutty as a fruitcake.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Okay, I've got enough. I've got a
You
treatment
need
for him
medical
too.
attention, sir.
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern.
Oh, trust me, your mind is losing all kinds of nutrients. Okay, I need to raise my mesmer a bit more to be able to get a chew on him.
I'll leave you
Don't care what you say, Luxner. He's a nutcase. Hey, Galactus. Looks like the florist has gone walkies. Who's that? Oh, there he is. That's the journalist guy. What are you doing peeping in the windows, you nosy pervert? Ooh, a loading screen to talk to him. Wonder what he's been up to.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Fatigued. Okay.
Do you need
We'll deal with that first.
Would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation?
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Without a proper investigation, her death will go unpunished. Another Whitechapel tragedy. One that people need to hear about.
No investigation. No good.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Okay, no personal info yet, but maybe once he recovers.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. I got healed. Most of the people except for him. I don't know if I have anything that can treat him. Let's see. Where's my hideout? Okay, one somewhere straight on. Let's see if I have anything that can treat him. Who's that? Oh, it's her. See if I can find anything to help that guy before his brain turns to mush. Bronchitis, anemia, fatigue, cold. Oh, nothing for whatever he's got yet, unfortunately. Oh, there it is, but I don't have the recipe. Eavesdropping, eh? You trying to say I'm nosy? Oh, okay, I am, but that's beside the point. Okay, that's fine. He's healthy. Healthy. Good, good, good. So that's everyone healthy, so back to the hospital for now. Or maybe I'll just go take a quick peep in on the poppin' sun. Oh wait, they're not that direction, they're somewhere else.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, nice detail. Once he's dead, the place has been looted. Very nice. That's a good attention to detail.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Recipes in the cemetery, you say? You mean the one behind the chapel, or is there a different one? Because I was hunted around the one behind the chapel, I didn't see any recipes. So the cemetery's up in there, you mean? I might as well go exploring a little bit.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Oh, you little ruddy thief.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Oh yeah, I think I talked to the priest. He said he sent his disciple to the cemetery, didn't he? Ooh, now he's up to something. Did I miss it? What happened? Sworn he was up to something.
You look and smell worse than the shit in the gutter, old man.
Sort of bloody joke to you, eh? Drugs for the sick and suffering.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Bloody hell, boy.
Keep on digging through the rubbish, that's all you're good for.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your
Cheerful, these two. Must have been standing at the wrong place to catch him, whatever he was up to. I'll try it next time.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
First, I'll go to Selma. Yeah, but I was trying to find the big red red marking on the floor. Usually when I do that, there's a big red marking thing appears on the floor to be able to spy on them like that. I was trying to see that, but I didn't see it, and then suddenly it disappeared. I'll catch him again when I come back. I'll go to the hospital and tell Selma the good news. Technically, I probably could be free to eat her at this point, but she's so entertaining. I'll keep her around a little while longer. Oh, there she is. Oh, it's these two again.
Are going to reveal all your secrets to me. I'll waste too much energy for so little result.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Couple of sandwiches short, these two. Oh dear.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily.
Where'd she go? You can't turn your back on her for a second. Where did that little nutcase go?
You'll be fine. We'll take care of you.
I swear, you can't turn your back on that little vamp queen. She goes running all over the place.
You're pushing yourself too hard. Don't have to bear the burden of the
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
There she is, right there on the bed.
Pembroke nowadays.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
What do you think, Loxner? It's basically a fib on either direction. But technically they weren't hunting for her, they were more likely hunting for me and the other one, so technically you could say it was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me. but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Oh yes, at 2,000 experience, I most definitely will. And she's in my mesmer level. Does she need to be around for the other fella?
To your nocturnal activities.
Every street corner. A daily routine.
I'm thinking if I do her in, it might interfere with his, with the hints I can get for him. So I'll probably keep her around a little longer.
Damn. The pain. It's there again.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Yeah. I'll keep her around another little while longer. It's not really essential to kill her yet. There are others that give more experience. Still can't get up there.
I cannot enter.
Door's locked. Oh yes, gotta talk to Swansea in a minute as well. I wonder now, should I talk to Swansea or go to the cemetery first? What do you think? Ooh, nice view. Okay. Find his note. Probably in Swansea's office. Nothing in there.
It's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked, all right.
Locked as well. Whose door is that? It's 3 doctors. Don't see anything yet. Didn't open it? Okay, let's see. Where are those kind of notes kept? Saw that one. Saw that one. Oh, this lot. Okay. No, I saw that one. The poem, I read that one. Medical vouchers can't open. And the one from the sister. Oh yeah, his. Tutorial. Oh yeah, I've still to find Cosmic's house, don't I? Which area is that in? Oh, this might be it. Oh no, that's the one for the Oh yes it is. No, I thought this was the one for the guy in the morgue, but this is a different one. To be determined. Okay, that's the one. Might as well close them all here just in case any other ones I missed. Okay, there we go.
Mr.
Should be all completely up to date. There we go. Now we got more details on him. Oh, her too. Who the hell is she? Oh yeah, she was in the tavern or something, wouldn't she? Can you even get back to that location?
To have hidden their affections well.
You were right, Luxner. Yeah, I missed her. I missed the info on her too. Hey, Thomas. It definitely is quite enjoyable. It's a weird game because it's not all like no fast-paced action. The enjoyment is actually in the interaction and the exploring, which is quite strange, you'd think, for a vamp game, but it's actually quite entertaining.
Spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Oh, these two again. I think they're probably just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, though, so I'll probably chew on them both soon. This area is quite healthy, so I can afford to lose a couple of patients. I just want to free up some beds, you understand. I'm generous that way.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Accident?
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
This one, you mean?
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
Yeah, so that's him full now as well. Excellent. Oh, what's wrong with him? Oh, a headache. I'll have to get that cemetery soon then. I'm gonna get that. Because if he's onto a headache already, then it's not a good sign.
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised my nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
Your sister's not a child. I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened...
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah. I'm better off here.
Brother.
How could children despise their father injured in the war?
What do you think? They saw me. Once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every
Yes, I think he's definitely chewable at this point now. Unless he has any more useful information, does he?
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Oh. Yes, he's chewable, or yes, he has more info. Yay, I can eat him. Sick of this self-pity shit.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Let's you and me take a little walk, shall we?
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Her I'll keep alive just because she's entertaining. Him,
So this
damn
is how
pest.
it ends. Farewell, my life. You betrayed me, good.
Okay. So I've got 2 people that have head issues, so I better go to the cemetery then and get this
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
this recipe, whatever the hell it is. This place should be a bit less critical tomorrow once I wake up. Okay, let's see, to the cemetery. Straight ahead, up that way, around that way. Or I could have went that way from the hospital. Probably quicker that way, actually. Yeah, I'll go back that way. Plus, I haven't been to that region at all yet. So it'll be somewhere completely new to check out. Which is always fun to do. Here's another just area that's critical. Come here, you.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
How the hell did you die with your hands in the air? Just curious. Oh, one of him. Unless... take the sneaky approach. Ooh, level 16. My. This is a bustling little location, isn't it? No shooting in the street.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Get them weapons ready. Die, vermin!
Oh, thoroughly delicious. Makes you feel so OP to just one-shot them. $2. Cheap bastard. Ooh, those greystones need a better roughness texture on them.
Turn around, sir.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, nice location. Somehow I feel right at home. I can hear something moving, but I can't see it. Oh, there he is up there. Can we get in that building?
This
Rats!
is
Rats everywhere! Come here, Rizzo.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, you can get in the building. Cool. What the? Oh, he's a teleporter. Stand still, damn ya. Oh, nice. Now this is very Kane-like. Zipping across the buildings. Oh, it's a hideout too.
I cannot enter.
That's unusual. Ooh, what's this? Oh, another stamina type. Nice. Okay, fatigue, cold, bronchitis, pneumonia, sepsis. Don't think I need any of these at the minute. What's the upgrade cost for this? Oh, I can upgrade. Oh, good. Excellent. There we go. I won't sleep yet. Oh no, flashing lights. Flashing lights. Okay, back this way because we'll go to the cemetery. Slight little freeze up there. Don't sneak it up on me, you fucker. Where is that apprentice as well? He says he... Like... Oh, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Oh, that is cool. If you actually find the graves of some of your victims in here, that's the graves are a little worn, more worn than it should be, but that is still that is good. I highly approve of that. I'll fill this whole damn area soon. Can't get in there. Nice. Another dead end. What's this? Oh, that's the way I just came. So anyway. Get off, get off. Holy hell, you can actually break the graves. What is that? Oh, pissed him off doing it. Shut up. is this damn cemetery? Oh, it is quite large. Oh, now what? Like regeneration serums. Back the way I came to get the higher points.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
You don't say. See, a wide open area like this makes me nervous for boss fights. Don't see anything though. Any hints what the body looks like that actually has the recipe? This is definitely a well done location. Oh man, tell me we can get in that place. Right, can't get much more north than this. Got the feeling that's a hideout. Here we go. I knew it had to be a hideout. Nope, not going that way. I'll go back the way I came to get out. After I... get everything I need. Those are cautious little buggers. What the hell? They're coming out of the woodwork now. Get off me! Oh, you slippery little bugger, just as I was about to use a good attack on you. Will you stand ruddy still? Slippery little git. Damn, he's a pain in the ass. Okay, where the hell am I? Oh, this is definitely about as far north as I can get on the in the cemetery. Someone up here? Oh.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Crapola.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
You need level 3 mesmer to get into him.
Best be on your way home.
Okay, so he's got migraine. I don't have a treatment for that. He has a brain issue as well. Don't have a treatment for that. And all the rest of them are healing, so I'll go back to the hospital, talk to Swansea, and go for next day and let all these people heal up. Obviously I can't talk to that other guy until my mesmerized level goes up another level.
You look so pale, my lord.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way?
Is no match for the Swanborough cordial. When science
I'll try you again tomorrow, little buster. I do like that shortcut. Okay, let's see what Swansea has to say. Oh, there he is. I thought the git wasn't here. Oh, take a little nosy around, see if he has anything interesting here. What's this? That damn Ackroyd's a pain in the ass. What was that? Lupine type. Oh, that could be that one, like that one we found in the sewers. Rakshasa? They like designate from the Rakshini? Jiangxini? Very interesting. Remarkable how much of this shit in this thing is actually so interesting. Okay, Swansea, what have you got for me?
Edgar, could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Hmm. That one's a very Kane response. I'm very, very tempted for that one. What do you think, Loxner? Okay.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan.
His eyes like mine, do you think I'm joking?
I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I gotta go back to the goddamn hospital again or just come from there. Mother fudge bucket. Yeah, let's see what upgrades are available to me. Yeah. Oh my, the hospital's gone. Ooh, it's gone way down. Come on, I only nibbled on one guy. Okay, what's going on here then? Fatigue. Fatigue. Looks like they're all fatigued. Oh crap, headache as well. Gotta get that headache treatment. Fatigue. Lots and lots of fatigues. I can fix that, I believe. Oh, there's a lot of people in the docks area I haven't spoken to. See to that. Let's see, what's the issues here now? Well, it's gone up a bit there. Migraine. Oh, damn head issues. Oh, a couple. Fatigue as well. And fatigues. I'm gonna need a lot of fatigue medicine today. Wherever this district is, I haven't got to it yet. Okay. The fatigue drinks are on me. I've got 2 treatments for headache, but I can't do anything with them. Okay, fatigue. There we go, that should be enough, I think. Okay, while I'm here, might as well heal some of these buggers.
Its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
She's healthy. She's healthy. She could be good for a quick XP boost just in case. I'll keep it in mind though. Okay, what about him? He's healthy. She's healthy. Oh. Okay, now we're getting down to a couple of the fatigues.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Don't particularly want to heal this one, since I want to chew on her, but I want my dinner to be healthy.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, Milton, my boy, I'm sure you need it.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot he could trade things too.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. Thanks.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, let's see
I'd
what
like
he's
to
got
see
in
your
his
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A
trades
reliable
here.
gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, so he's got the shotgun. Still a bit pricey for the amount of money I've got, so I'll sell that. And Clay's hatchet, it was slow as hell. She's obviously healthy.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
It's Ackroyd.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, he's gonna be another meal eventually, so I better keep him healthy.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Oh, I
Then
want
you're
to eat
lucky
him.
that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay, the mother needs it. He's healthy, she's not.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
I won't tell her that till I can find their house to give them with the key.
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Him too?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Okay, that's another one recovering.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Near whose bed?
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead,
It's locked, all right.
and lost at the same time. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managing a train terminal.
Oh yeah, he was fatigued as well, so I
It's
gotta
locked.
Good
heal
evening,
him too.
Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead,
Still more coming. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
No papers near his bed yet.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Can't say I believe him.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay, that should be most of the people healed, I think. Yeah, except for him with the headache, but I don't have anything to deal with that. Okay, back to the cemetery then. Oh, on the other side. Okay, I'll get it next time I go back. The stream would be very dull if I just keep running back and forward for people. This is still critical. Okay. He's still healthy.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
And I still can't do anything for it yet. If it gets much worse, I might have to eat him just on principle, just to get that small bit of experience. If I don't get that head recipe soon.
It's all a bloody joke to you, innit? Drugs for the sick and suffering. I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
He's doing another little bit of pickpocketing. Burglarizing little bugger.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Missed it again. Don't know why. Are you supposed to press something or something when it flashes like that? Because that's now the second time it's happened, and the big red point hasn't appeared on the floor for me to be able to spy on him. Yeah, probably have to wait till the next day to catch him again.
You look and smell worse than the shit in the gutter, old man.
It's all a bloody joke to you, innit? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley drinking worse than a week old lamb.
Is there a way to get in where he was?
It's locked.
Ah. You have to watch him from in here. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. I'll have to just have to make my way in here for next time he gets in there, so. I'll remember that the next time the miserable little bull leader makes his way down there. I'll try next time I come back from the cemetery.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
Wet boy. What do you mean, like dear Clay? He was a delicious lunch.
Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Taking out your anger on others is nothing but cowardice. And Colossi are quite famous for tumbling down.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Oh wait, I was
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never
give him some medicine.
Focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I know it's hard to believe, but this
You
has
again?
always been...
What do you want this time?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I won't deny. I was shocked when I heard about her death. People respect nothing anymore.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, everyone should be healthy now, except for these two with the brain issues that I haven't the means to heal up yet, so where is the... Oh, of course it has to be around that bloody way.
As long as you have the money.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
I'm keeping an eye on you, you little punk.
Not me.
Oh, he's going off exploring. There he goes. Okay. Yep, he's still coming. Good, good, good. Hopefully I didn't come over here too soon. It's tough to know when to do it right. Come on, boy, get over here. Let's see what you've been up to. Here we go. Ow, gotcha.
Ah, there it is. Harmonil for severe anxiety and nervous disposition. Thanks for nothing, old fart. I'll get a good price for your precious pills.
Selling other people's medication, eh, you little shit. You didn't try. You're using me as a guinea pig here. So he did sell his papa's pills. Little blighter. Come here, you little shitswell.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
It is clear that you have a somewhat contentious relationship with your father.
Oh, really? Nothing clever to say?
He's an alcoholic. That must make life difficult.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. No money, no home, no friends to lend a hand. My father should have died in France.
You stole the medicine he needs. You are the problem here, not him.
I'm not going to lose any more time with that drunken arse. Me? I prefer to take my chances with the wet boot boys.
Why did you try to steal your father's medication?
Why shouldn't I? What has he ever done to earn my respect?
Your father seems to hold quite a grudge against you.
Man's a walking gin bottle. I ain't seen him sober since he got back from the war. But the gun? Now that is a surprise.
Why do you want to join a gang, Albert?
I'm not going to spend the rest of my life sleeping under bridges.
I understand that living in poverty may be a doorway to a life of crime. But you are still young enough to turn back.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm old enough to do what needs to be done.
Yes, Albert. You're old enough for the death penalty.
So what? A good life and a quick death. That's all I want.
There's more to be found out from him. Okay.
Admit it. You stole the drugs to prove yourself to the gang.
Of course I did. The wet boot boys got it sorted. Territory, respect, money. They'll take me in now.
Really? Are you sure about that? I don't see them.
I was supposed to meet one of their boys to prove I'm not a loser. Maybe something happened.
Well, something happened to them, all right.
Goodbye, young man.
His appointment. Shortly. First, the funeral, then I'll see to that. And I'm gonna chew on that little bugger for being such a little pain in the ass. Oh yes, I was going back the way, wasn't I? Almost forgot.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sorry, rats, but there's enemies around here.
Despicable.
Ooh, the guards are back. There we go. Good thing he didn't see the need to come help. Okay.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Okay, if you see the spot that the thing's supposed to be in, let me know. I'll keep my... Help? What? Did I hear someone screaming?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Where is it? What's happening? Heard someone screaming for help. Oh, you little bugger. Oh, she's back that way. Knew I heard someone squealing for help somewhere. This way? Yes, it is somewhere.
Somebody help!
Ah, in there. Okay.
Who are you? What do you want? Somebody help!
Get off my back, you little bugger.
What do you want? Somebody help!
I'm helping. Shut up, lady. Patience is a virtue. Mind you, I didn't see in here last time. Let's take a nosy.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Bronchitis. Well, nothing for you at the minute, missus. Let's see, what's in here?
It's locked, all right.
Why the hell is a
Carnage.
box?
Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Holy hell, people have been torn apart in here.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Oh, that's actually Samuel himself. Was that a parchment I saw? It was, I knew it. Oh, bro, what a zealot. Sheesh. I knew the priest was corrupt.
Is despicable.
Okay, now to the bloody funeral. Damn, they ugly. What's this? Or Calcum. Oh, brother. Brains for gunpowder, this lot couldn't blow their head off.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends.
No,
Loved ones
friends now all of a
I
sudden.
cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Gate still locked?
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Triangle area. So maybe this area, you mean? Just somewhere around in here? Because that's about the only triangle kind of area that I sort of can see. Oh, in here? Okay, I'll hunt this section.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Hey, don't come no closer.
I think I might have passed it.
Monster!
Ah, there we go. That's gotta be the one. Ooh, the bloody laddie, about time. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a rat. Come here, rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sorry, my little rodent friends.
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay, let's analyze this. There we go. Oh, and got 3 treatments for it already, too. Good. Headache, migraine. Okay, I need that for the dad, but I don't have enough of that medicine for it. Typical. And migraine, headache. Okay. How much of what do I need for who? He had a migraine, but then I can't get into him until I get level 3 mesmer anyway. She had bronchitis. Okay, and his was the one I need that I don't have enough of the medicine for. I'll make up some. Let's see. Is any of this recyclable for it? There we go, that got me enough for it. Okay, I'll craft that for him. And then I'll craft one for the guy with the migraine. And if I see her, bronchitis again for her. There we go. I'll recycle all the rest when I get back to the hospital. Okay, now where to from here? Down there. The fellow with the migraine was somewhere down in this region too, so.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Don't have the mesmer. I can't give him the medicine until I get in there, so
I
I'll leave
shan't
him for now.
insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
I've heard so many bad things recently, I'm almost glad I cannot.
Get out of there.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh boy. Oxner, why didn't you warn me of this?
Approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them.
Holy hell, he's big.
Or I shall return as your judge and jury.
What the fuck was that?
Immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Yes, you guys, you keep busy there.
We have to stop it! Shit, that leech is fast!
What the hell?
This man stung me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
I'll say. Buggers are getting stronger. Okay, why the hell does this still have that mess about the widow in distress when I already saved her? Oh, him in there. Oh, there she is.
Hello again, miss. Tell me, Camellia, how are things now the dispensary is closed?
Oh, she'll make a
Very
tasty
well.
snack come the time.
Goodbye then.
He's healthy, so I'll leave him for now. Gotta make my way into the front door of the church. We're gonna turn into bloody ash here. I'll be sizzled like a steak.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop, but I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar, but this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel, for I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures.
If you see his eyes, you should see they're all goddamn red.
Is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Okay, Swansea in the hospital again.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
The hell is the widow in distress icon still there when she was saved long ago? Okay, well he's still healthy again.
Unable to see the true.
Good evening,
Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Oh, makes sense, you twit.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
Ooh, I will be chewing on him eventually.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood. Sleeping with
Possibly
the
have
dead
been
and feeding on the
John's maker.
You sent a man to die because of a stupid vision. I have heard enough of your nonsense. Goodbye.
Oh, I'll chew on him eventually. Okay, those two are still recovering. Good, good, good. Oh yes, and I've got
Good evening, Benjamin.
his medication,
Can
I
I help you?
believe.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Indeed I do, I do.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Your suspicions concerning Albert were legitimate, but were you sure he was guilty when you shot him? Tell me the truth, Benjamin.
No, I wasn't. I just went mad without realizing what I was doing. My God. I almost shot him.
You had better speak to Albert. You need to clear the air. He has to understand what you endured, and you must listen to him talk about his pain.
I'm afraid it's too late. I pointed a gun at him for the sake of a few pills.
Did you know of your son's plans to join the Wet Boot Boys gang?
Barely survived the war, just to come back and see me wife die of the flu, and my son turn into a petty thug.
Protect your son, Benjamin.
Yes, protect him. I'll want to snack on him later.
Whatever your quarrels, his salvation could be yours.
According to him, everything's my fault. We've nothing left to say or to save.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
As long as you have the money.
Not me.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
One last thing to find out about him. Oh yes, who he was meeting.
Goodbye, young man.
That's right, he was to meet someone, wasn't he? Ah, yes. So that was... Wait a minute, isn't that the spot with that screeching creature thing? I'm nearly sure it is. So that's what happened to his appointment.
Over there! There's one of them. Away with you!
No time for you lot at the minute. Yes, it is in there. I knew it. And it's still level 18.
This creature was probably once Albert's close. I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
What do you think, Luxner? Who should I give it to?
Easy does it, boys. We can do this, Vermin. The power of the Lord commands you.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe I'll give it to the dad. Maybe he'll whip the little piece of shit.
The wet boots will be
Besides, I don't want him running off to a gang before I have a chance to eat him. So where is this pop? Ah, that must be it. There he is.
Cordial can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
How the hell did find out about them freaking happen? Okay, useful experience now as well.
A gun,
so good. They're both chewable at a later date once I get the reputation of this area up a bit more. So right now it's still way too low. Oh, he's at it again. Hey! Brett!
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Can't even tell him about the letter now anyway. As soon as I get this location above the red, he's dinner. Yeah, I agree. It's probably a crappy bunch of ingredients.
It's a leech! Kill him! He's dead! Watch out, boys!
Fear this, you schmuck. Sorry, rats, but I'll need a little top up.
Doing this. This is despicable.
Stand still.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, that should.
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay, is there anything more I need to make? Maybe not one or two of those just in case. Don't think anyone else had that, so nothing to worry about there. Pneumonia? No. Bronchitis? No. No. Everything seems fine. About this. Okay, I have the means to update this a bit. Ooh. Oh, it's an either or. Oh, I didn't even see that until afterwards. Thought it was both of them. Okay, well, probably will keep that one anyway. Absorbs blood. That's nice and important. Well, technically I probably could have upgraded to level 3. That's not vital at the minute. Can this be upgraded again? Nope, not yet. I waste time with unnecessary fights.
Remorse and pain are
What is this?
when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Oh. The hell is this?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this.
Why the hell has he got horns?
What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me. What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Okay, that made absolutely diddly squat of
I've
sense.
had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Nothing to analyze. Typical. It's a lot of rubbish with nothing but a glass bottle. Time to recycle all this stuff. Built up way too much junk. Okay, that should do me for now.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal.
Who's this
not
guy?
Go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Oh, so he's their leader, huh?
By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Any more useful little tidbits of information in here since my last visit? What's that? Good to know.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Bollocks, I hope they didn't take Selma. I was going to chew on her. There was 2,000 experience down the drain if they did.
We cannot have the people lose faith
I
in this
mean, oh, those poor patients.
This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
You want to restore peace in the hospital again?
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Wasn't that the priest guy?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum
Yes,
is a fanatic.
I gotta take care of my dinner.
Stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
He's going back towards the docks again, I see.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Oh my, look at the state of the place. What's she got to say about this?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you doing?
Not well. Eternity can be such a burden. Did you know that Thomas is dead?
Mr. Elwood? Yes, I know about his death.
His blood now runs through this decaying body. I see things much more clearly now. I've even started to sense things about you.
Yeah, I'll be going myself soon as well. See you, Luxner.
Do you think about Thomas's death sometimes?
Every night. I didn't want to kill him. I liked him. Now people will hunt me down.
Oh, she's a hoot and a half.
You're no murderer, trust me. Only a fool would believe otherwise.
How long before other mortals start hunting me? As always, blood is the only price for blood.
You're safe as long as you stay in the hospital. No one will hunt you here, I promise.
These walls will not protect me, Doctor. They will never forget the crime I've done. And nor will I.
You are a patient here, Miss Howcroft. Someone with real needs who deserves peace and treatment. I will protect you.
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. How could a mortal carry all the pain of the world on his shoulders? I should be far more cautious.
And what exactly have you learned about me?
You try to be a decent man, Dr. Reed. And you're trying to make a difference. That's more than most mortals I've ever met.
That's quite a statement, Miss Howcroft.
But there is more, isn't there? Your interest for my condition. Your subtle innuendos. Are we the same, Doctor?
Oh, she's getting far too close to the information.
No, I'm worse than you, Thelma. We both pretend to be something we're not. But my deceptions are far more malignant.
For once, I sense real honesty in your voice, Dr. Reed. Somehow that frightens me.
Judging by the look in your eyes, there is something you want to ask me, Miss Howcroft.
Listen to my voice, Jonathan. You can't refuse to answer my questions. Speak now. Tell me about you and that fancy red-headed lady.
You mean Lady Ashbury? What about her?
Don't resist me. Answer now, Doctor. What's really going on between you two?
There is nothing going on at all. In fact, I barely know the woman.
Now, Jonathan. I want you to forget we had this little conversation. You can get back to what you were doing.
Every time I feel like eating her, she just entertains me so much more.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
What on earth happened here?
Sheesh. Drag her off somewhere?
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was a big fucker.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
What's the fun in that?
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
But the suffering continues.
Oh, something for him for the headache. Oh, good, I still have 3 of them. Excellent, I'll go down and give him something for his headache.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
He has no more info, it seems. What about the other one?
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
He could be fed on, but the other one couldn't.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
First, I'll do a little, see what upgrades I have, if any. Let's see. Ooh, 2 trees. Gain blood. Excellent, excellent. Can't upgrade it though, still don't have enough points, but good to know. Oh, stunning effect. Tough choice, tough choice. Can't upgrade that one either. That one, I'm betting most likely not at all. Yep, 2000 as well. Doable, but pricey at the minute with such low. Let's add more to damage. There we go. Excellent. Lots of people are healthy now. We're back up to a stable location. Good, good, good. What's up with her? Oh, she's got a cold. 2 with a cold. Okay, I'll fix that. What's up with him? Fatigue? That's easily fixed. Oh, come on. This place should be up over past the red by now. Percent still into serious. Bronchitis for her. He's still got the migraine. Can't do anything about it until I get my mesmer level up. I think I've got the bronchitis medicine, so... just the 2 cold medicines. Oh, I've got 2 made already. How nice and convenient. Oh no. The docks, where are the docks? So we can't get back that way at least. Interesting. Docks, west docks, north docks. Don't think I've even been in the East End at all yet. It should be up there somewhere for the bronchitis. Oh no, there she's way up there. So one that she's way down there, another one's way up there. Brother. Oh, but I think that should be it for the night. It's been another long stream. That didn't even need water yet.
Dying. It needs water.
I don't have water and know where to get it from. Because it is not letting me use the taps. So with no taps, water, time to call it a night. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. As always, follow my Twitch channel, it will take you to my YouTube, where you'll get links to all these videos, and also videos of my project to remake the original Blood Omen. It has been allowed by Square Enix. So there's also a donation button there if you wish to support that project. Large or small, it all goes towards it. So thank you again, and I will see you all in the next stream. Good night.